I feel like such a pro having this on my desk. I just like, ooh, look at it. Let me tell you about the Logitech MX Creative Console. Now, if you are someone that edits, does video editing, or even if you're somebody that's just on the computer a lot, like I definitely am between photography and running a business, running consulting, doing all the stuff I do, this is gonna help speed things up tremendously. Now, a lot of people think, oh, this is gonna replace my mouse. Well, no, not necessarily. I've got my Logitech mouse over here too. This is just helping you access things faster, and especially if you're working in a program like Final Cut, Premiere, Lightroom, it's just going to help you almost intuitively do the work that you have to do in those programs. You're gonna love this. Now it comes in two parts. You've got the keypad right here and the dial pad. The keypad is gonna make it really easy to select certain items, bounce between apps, activate certain tools and things like Photoshop or Lightroom. It works hand in hand with the dial pad, and the dial pad makes it really easy for you to edit with fine tuning, and it's really just a creative feel overall, being able to click and edit and scroll and dial in your adjustments and move around your screen without the constant like pointing of the mouse. It lets you do it faster, it lets you do it more intuitively, and it just becomes second nature when that muscle memory takes place. The entire system together, the MX Creative Console, is just going to supercharge your creativity, allowing you to access these tools right at your fingertips in ways that you haven't before. It almost reminds me of Tony Stark in like a virtual digital system, just having those intuitive controls, like being able to poop, poop. It's that kind of vibe. You're gonna be instantly able to access different actions and tools for apps, and they have a whole marketplace where you're able to already download all the functionality for things like Photoshop, Adobe Premiere, Lightroom, DaVinci, Zoom, Spotify, and so many more. It's really easy to just pop over to their marketplace and look through all of their plugins for all of your favorite apps. Now you might look at the pad here and think, oh, there's just 9 buttons, but the truth is there's way more because there's menus and sub-menus for each of the apps that you have. Think about the things that you do in certain apps that are sort of buried in a menu somewhere. You don't have to go diving into that menu to get it. You can just program one of these buttons to be that thing, and then in a tap, you're there. So it's really an infinite amount of capability that you have going through your apps and all of the major functions that you typically do anyway. Now it's just at your fingertips, giving you that tactile control and of course speed and getting things done faster than ever. And the price point, trust me, it's a lot less expensive than you think it is. Of course, there's a link in the description below so you can take a look at pricing and grab it for yourself. And this might seem like the shallowest thing I say in this entire video, but I just like the fact that it matches my aesthetic. It's white, like my keyboard, like my mouse, like my desk, and it looks good. Unlike this microphone, which is like the light-sucking black eyesore of the entire production here. And if they didn't need any more awards, the fact that they're making these from a lot of recycled plastic, so it's sustainable. Just extra bonus points for you, Logitech. Check out the Logitech MX Creative Console. You're gonna love it.